Today we're going to start in side lying. Let's practice our piston breath side lying, and I want you to feel the side ribs pressing against the mat with the inhale. Let's get started with our bottom arm as a pillow for our head. Fetal position. This hand can relax or palpate your side ribs. Inhaling, let's begin. Exhaling, squeezing up and in, pelvic floor. Inhaling, feel all the ribs, especially lower and middle ribs, expanding against the mat. Exhale, contract down. Inhaling, opening ribs, pelvic floor. Exhale, a natural contraction of the diaphragm. Make a volitional contraction of the abdominals. Inhaling, opening. If you're not quite sure you're feeling your abs, go ahead and exhale. And then exhale, exhale, keep exhaling all the air, even add a little cough at the end. That, my friends, those are your abdominals. Do that a couple more times if you feel like you just, I'm not getting anything right here. Add a super volitional exhale at the very end, expelling all your air, and that should really turn on your abdominals. We'll do a few more on this side and switch to the other side. If you haven't already, this last one, add on your pelvic floor contraction with the exhale. Nice work. All right, I'm going to be quiet for a moment here as I'm going to face the other way. I want you to notice the natural curve that my back keeps. My knees aren't too high. They're not too low. They're a little bit below my hips. Let's begin. Inhaling, opening, ribs expand. Exhaling, drawing up and in through the abdominals and pelvic floor. You're working to feel the other side of the rib cage opening, pressing into the mat with the inhale. Exhale, abdominal contraction. The whole time keeping our jaws nice and soft. Feet are soft at this point. No, not much activity through the legs. Working on connecting our piston breath as we warm up here, get going for our exercise class today. Let's do 2 more cycles. All right, flip on over to that start side and meet me in fetal position again. We're going to add on to our already piston breath a clamshell exercise, working our hip rotator muscles, deep connecting muscles that integrate a lot with the pelvic floor. Inhale, open, palpating the ribs. Exhale, separating the knees. Inhale, lowering. Inhale, we're twisting through our big femur bone. This pelvic bone stays nice and still. You can either choose to use your hand to monitor the stability of this bone, or monitor your rib cage for expansion on the inhale. So exhaling, rib cage sinks down. Inhaling, opening, waking up those hip rotator muscles. Exhaling, open. My feet are pretty relaxed. I don't want your feet pressing together, clenching through the foot muscles. Bring all the energy into the hip. Stability through the pelvis. Exhaling on the exertion. See if you can add in a pelvic floor contraction. It's challenging. Exhale, squeeze around the tailbone. Lower abdominals strong. Inhale, relax everything. Inhaling, open. Let's do one more after this. Exhale, exertion. Squeeze to the hip. Ooh, they're burning by now. Awesome job. Let's switch sides. Roll, or feel free to shimmy the head to the other side. Let's prepare with an inhale. Exhaling, lift. Inhaling, relax. Exhaling, squeeze, open. Inhaling, relax, floating down. Exhaling, bringing strength to the hip muscles. Inhaling, relax. We're also bringing control by only moving the hip. We're teaching our spine and pelvis to stay stable. Inhaling, control, lower. Exhaling, squeeze, pelvic floor, abdominals. Inhaling, control. Exhale, lift. Inhaling, release. Let's do two more. Make it your best one. 100% effort. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bring in a little more juice. Inhale, release. Let's flip it back to on our back. With all that stability work, let's change it up and do some pelvic tilts. All right, here we are. Inhale, opening the curve in the low back. Hello. Exhaling, flattening our spine, tucking our tailbone. So with the piston breath, inhaling, softening through the abdominals. Exhaling, tuck it in. Get the spine moving. This really helps key in the pelvic floor to diaphragm connection. With an exhale, tuck. You can certainly easily feel abdominals and pelvic floor. But this isn't, we don't want our muscles and body to always have that connection. Sometimes, usually, we want stability through our spine. Now we're enhancing mobility. Exhale, tuck. Make a footprint with your feet the whole time. Inhaling, opening. Exhale, see if you can settle your ribs down a little more. Press through your lower ribs. Contract the abdominals on the front. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling, tucking everything. Inhaling, open. One more. Strong exhale here. Give it all you got. Footprint strong. Good. And shake it out through the hips. Wiggle side to side. Okay, let's bring our feet to 90-98 position again. We're going to do a little piston breathing here, this time with a head lift up. So just like our head lift when we were in prone, I want you to barely, I just want to slide a piece of paper under here. Don't be doing a crunch. This is the building block to a crunch, but I'm talking exhale, tiny head lift. Use your abs to pull up your head. Inhale, back down. Exhale, strong head lift, barely. Inhale, release. Exhale, feel the strength in your abdominals with relaxed shoulders. Inhale, down. Exhale, I just want to slide a piece of paper. That's it. Underneath the head. Engage through the core. This should be very challenging. With controlled head lift, it's a big challenge. Feel free to palpate the abdominals so that each side you can make sure is working equally. Strong legs, pressing through the heels, toes bent back. Inhaling, feel everything opening. Exhale, soft shoulders and neck, strong head. Inhaling, lower, relax, melt. Exhaling, 2 more. Great work, keeping those legs strong. Nice job. Let's lower the legs down. Shake it out through the spine. Rock the pelvis, rock the hips. We're going to do one more with our legs elevated again. All right, legs to 90-90. We're going to do 5 pulses, squeezing our 2 fists in. Exhale, contract. Squeeze your knees together against your fists. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling, squeeze the hands. Inner thigh muscles work. Inhaling, relax. Exhaling, squeeze. Draw up and in through the Kegel muscles. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling, contract. Is that 5? I think so. I lost count. Okay, nice work. Last exercise. Oppositely, so the first time we pressed in, now we're going to press open. Strong arms on the outsides of the knees. Exhaling, press against your hands as if you're moving your knees open. Inhaling, relax. Exhaling, strong backside. Abdominals firm on the exhale. Inhaling, relax. Exhaling, pressing apart. Strong chest muscles. Couple more reps. Inhaling, relax. Exhaling, squeeze. You got this. And one more. Give it your all. Exhaling. Force your hands to keep your knees still. And beautiful work. Knees to chest. Rock back and forth. You did it. Another day. I'm proud of you, and I'll see you tomorrow.